I want to kill the myth about therapy and how a lot of men think it's just sitting on a couch as a therapist nods at you and nothing really happens other than you're just being validated. Now, maybe some of you who are men have had that experience with a therapist where all they've done is validated you and your experience, which is on one hand really important, but on the other hand, it's not giving you what you actually need in the work and what you're there for. Here's what it actually looks like when a man sits down and we start to work together. It's not talking aimlessly. We have a purpose, we have a direction, and I am guiding us there. I'm supporting you there, and it follows what I like to call an arc. We have awareness, which is really important. Think about that as I'm gaining more self-awareness around my patterns, habits, maybe some of my shadow self that I can't actually pick up myself, but with the help of me, the therapist, picking up on these patterns, picking up on your tendencies, linking that to things that have happened to you in the past that maybe have been repressed. We gain awareness in that stage, and that is really important. The second part is regulation. We learn to be with what is happening inside, maybe parts of ourselves that we've repressed just due to our life circumstances, trying to survive, societal messaging of men just got to push through and perform, and that messaging ends up covering over all of your internal experience, meaning like, okay, I'm not familiar with my internal experience, so therefore we need to regulate, we need to learn to be with your internal experience. The last part of that arc is the change. When we have awareness and we have regulation, it opens up the possibility of change in your life. And that is a really important part. We can change behavior. We can change how we communicate. We have an opening to that. And that is where some really, really important work starts happening in that phase too. So you can think about it as there's three phases: awareness, regulation, change. So our work together follows that. And that's a really, really important arc to follow. Honestly, some guys say it's the hardest work that they've ever done, but it's also work that is worth it. The men I work with aren't broken. They're capable, self-aware guys who have just hit the ceiling of what they've been able to handle on their own.